Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders. We are deep underground. We are deep in the void because we can't seem to stop dying. But the campaign is going okay. We got some pretty bad challenges. We are currently, our capital is stuck under a temple that we can't break through. And we have a really nasty frost faction here that is putting up a way worse fight than I thought they would. We've managed to get a second city down here, but as it started to grow, we got cut off by our old friend Helter Skelter down here, who is trying to gobble up as much territory as he can around us and absolutely box us in. Needless to say, we're going to be taking over that city. We're also going to be taking over that other city, but first off, we ended on an end turn. Let's begin on an end turn. Hostile houses. So not only do we have distrusting locals, Whispering Stones -3, we also get hostile houses, -10 allegiance right off the bat. No wonder. I'm going to pick that up. Dark Vigor is just like flat regeneration. Very good idea. A rivalry with us has ended. And Helter Skelter has captured more provinces as well as the Everwell down here. Okay. Rude. Rude. We got a tavern built. We're going to want a bathhouse here. Do I want it right away? Desecration ritual. Target and adjacent surface provinces gain sunless. Enemy army sustain 20 frost damage. Dude, that is huge. I am absolutely building that. That actually allows us to attack and heal. You're going to keep going up that way. And you are, I guess, just kind of cutting across here right now. We still have more heroes who want to join, unfortunately. We've neither the money nor the money for them. Who are you? Astral parasites are invading my world. Ethereal units get random positive status effects when a spell is cast. Dude, what triggered this? You declared a friendship with me. Friendship. I like this idea. I need a friend. Elsa's back in action. We'll go around you. I had Elsa back into the pile here. I don't know what this event is. I feel like there should have been a pop-up telling me about that, but maybe I clicked past it. When in battle, we have a 25% chance of getting a tier 1, tier 2 unit. That is all of our mages. That is all of our mages. We're gonna cast Blood Fury weapons. And then we're gonna come down here and we're going to beat these guys into a pulp. You have upgraded to a level 2 city. So see what, we'll get that library first. You're also 28 bucks off that blood cultist, so we'll do that. And then that guy still needs, like, basically a full army. Tyrant Knights. Ooh, tyrannical. So this is the new Tyrant Knight. They get Charge Strike, 20 damage per hex traveled, exploit vulnerability, and weaken. They get Trample, displace the target, and move onto its hex. Can only be used at, like, range 1. Corpse Eating, we have defensive mode. They get the Aura of Tyranny. And they get despotic vitality. So at the end of this unit's turn, the more characters surrounding it, the more it heals. Which is pretty nuts when you think about trample. They're all about breaking lines and then just like living off of temp HP. I do want them, but I need some basic units up first. Is the unfortunate side effect of this. Let's dismantle that city and come up here. Ha! Didn't expect the shoreline. But there we have it. This is a safe battle. Can we just auto it? Amazing. And I got a free white wedge.
Oh.
That's exactly what I wanted to start getting going. Getting going good. We're going to take Siphon Blood on you. Magic attacks and debuffs have a chance of inflicting misfortune. Magic attacks gain morale drain. No, yeah, we'll whoops. Take Siphon Blood. Elder Vampire Gift. A turn vampire gains a stack of this for each signature skill the Elder Vampire has. Oh, that's neat. And I do have this Crown of Starblade, so I might as well put that on you. You also got to level up. Do I want more Draining Blights? And then go for Mist Away? I mean, this would cause her to be killed a lot less. And allow her to dominate more frequently, so...
Ah.
You gained a level of Renown from that as well, which is great. Okay. Decided to get a Warlock. Could I name her Shirajira the most sparkly? I mean, I think it's a Warlock. We have a Warlock right now, right? This is a Warlock. Yeah. Kurt the Herbalist. So they could certainly be renamed. Now, I got a question. Like, this is ice and snow. This says just Mushroom Forest. It's not even ice anymore. This is just ice, no snow. Boy, oh boy. I need another quarry to build a Masonic Hall. Dark Forge scales off quarries. I need 3 farms for that to be boosted. That's probably not going to happen. But I do get a boosted blacksmith, which would give us some draft, which we are kind of desperately in need of. Siege Project. -3 status resistance. That's pretty good. It's hard for me to cast it, but I do want this as a siege project. So I might as well just get it now. Cave. Go explore that cave for me. A signature skill is available also on our Warlock. We could take morale buffs, or we could take the Frost Strikes. TBH, I'm not sure I need either of those right now. What is Siphon Blood range? 3. Fire Blast is 4. I'm going to give you long range Blood Siphon, because I'm also going to make you dominate. Am I evil Elsa? Yeah, pretty much, so. We could remake this character, though, because I don't particularly like them. So we could call this Princess Shirajira. The most sparkly. That could absolutely be done. I know where the sparkly decorations are. Oh, no, I don't. They don't actually let you do sparkly decorations on non-hero characters. but I'll get you some drip. I think you're going to be cold in so many of these. I could give you a nice frost crown. I don't hate that. Hands. There you go. There you go. Did I complete the previous name redeem? I did not. What was the previous name redeem? Jaretha. We can get a Jaretha in there too. Oathright has sent a war party. Excellent. This is what I want them to do, because if they send war parties, then I can start capturing their heroes.
Ooh.
It somewhat feels like a bit of a backwards way to go about it, but it does make sense. I guess you're gonna have to climb this mountain, little guy. Desecration ritual is 6 thralls. Ah, you can make thralls with gold. Good to know. I'm gonna boost this blacksmith because it's 10 gold. And I think I'm gonna make that mana obelisk because I'm kind of short on mana. And then you are gonna make me a shadow trade quarter. 300 bucks for our next character, which I think we said we were gonna make an elementalist because I wanted a frost elementalist. You can just start going straight across that mountain. You're going to explore down here. It looks like somebody is digging out a cave. You know what? You could dig out a cave too. Why not? Let us stay down here in wait, because they do have to come to us, and I'd rather fight them underground. Case in point. Low risk. I can't imagine. Low risk. Full party wipe. What is this team? Oh, they have a frost dragon. And a white wolf. And then they have this sick frost dwarf with an ogre mask who I am obsessed with the visual of. I cannot get over how cool this guy looks. He doesn't have much in the way of items. He is going to have spells as well. So we have to remember that. Yeah. Don't like that very much. Frost Breath is a 3 hex cone. Basically, that dragon is the only one that can hit me right now.
Oh.
Can you break? No, you're fearless. Do I want to hit him with the Hex of Broken Spirit? Misfortune, Sundered Resistance, Sundered Defense. It certainly would help me burn him down faster. That dragon's going to be the most threat. Yeah, by far. By far. Dude, there's no way I don't just, like, face tank this Frost Breath. There is some minor possibility that it gets kind of, like, split up a little bit, but... I don't want to move that guy, like, any more forward. Alright, we're gonna go with something like this. You rat. You absolute rat. I can't believe that. All right. He knows he has the advantage on me. Are you fearless? No. It's not really going to do a lot of damage. That's all out of range. That's out of range as well. I'm trying to keep my guys split up a little bit, as weird a choice as it is. Freezing blast there. I'm gonna hit this guy so he bleeds and gets that extra morale debuff. Immobilized. Didn't even think about the fact that I could do that. Stack some bleed on them as well. All right, let's see what they do. They got to move in now. I'm blinded and weakened. He puts counter stance on all of his guys. Hits a nasty frost breath. Freezes this guy in the back, but not the guys in the front. But he's not going to live. I'm frozen. You're dead. Okay. Blood parasites. Let's do that with the Sundering Curse, because I'll stick bleed on both of them and I'll also do some Sundering. Do not love the state of this right now. %100 chance of frozen. So I'm gonna get that burn. First strike with retaliation. You have first strike? Counter stance.
Mm-hmm.
That would not be worth the damage.
Uh-huh. Nah.
40 damage.
Away?
No, it's only 20 damage. That's calculating for 2 attacks. But I'm a berserker. I'm only going to get 1. Fortunately, that charge damage is also blocked. Okay, take it. My basis there was like, I have temp HP and I'm going to heal some temp HP. Obviously, you're dead. You got a nice flank, at least. Dude, this ability for the AI to just cast this massive group blind is got to be one of the most absurd things. I have ever witnessed. If I get directly behind it, I get a 60% chance. Straight up, this run might be cursed. Ooh, buddy. Not easy breezy. Nerd, how we doing, dude? I am getting buckled today. Let me tell you. It's not going down easy. I'm getting hurt. I'm getting hurt bad. The computer is out for blood. And blood they are getting. My blood in particular. If you move, you're dead. If you don't move, you're also, I'm pretty sure, dead. If you hit anybody, you die. You could maybe hit this zombie. Boy. Oh boy. Take that hit. Go for the White Wolf. Why did the White Wolf get to attack back? Shouldn't I have charged it? Shouldn't I have charged it? Special White Wolf with Cleric? Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. You're about a month late, but I'm okay with it. Oh, my berserker. At least he is steadfast. Miss. Now I understand why our entire team got killed here. Yes, sir. Now I understand indeed. Can't do anything. He's berserked. Frozen. Immobilized. Going to war with this faction might not have been the right idea. I might have to roll that one back. I don't think we can. If I'm pretty sure if we lose that, we've lost the campaign. Because this guy's going to burn down all of our stuff in a single turn. I think I literally cannot afford to lose that fight. Benefits from being next to a cleric. Oh, he's probably a battle saint. Yeah, okay. I think we got to roll that one back. I really don't like doing it, but I just don't want to have to restart a whole campaign based on that mistake.
Ooh.
So he actually attacked me, which is the interesting thing. You're not in the city. All right, well, we're going to try to boost our guys back up as much as we can. Let's catch this army off guard. Why is your movement so bad? Just because it's forest? This Withering Mist spell is like nuts. It is insane that they get this. Oh, nice. Okay, so my character dies, but you live. Are you at least in my crypt? Yes. Okay. No, you're not. You're in their crypt. Son of a gun. Son of a gun, let's have some fun on the bayou. Me oh mayu. Apple pie.
Ah.
What are you gonna do? Elsa, you're having a hard go. I need another hero. The Beastmaster leaves. Is the Elementalist really the thing I want to do, given the fact that they were all frost damage? You know, I don't know that any of these others are better choices, so. The enemy ruler looks so cool. Yeah, I know. I'm obsessed with him. All right, Ryldor, who is going to be called Jaritha, the sorcerer. And who's going to get a better cape than this, because that cape doesn't work with this outfit. think I might just give you the big sorcerer cape. TBH. You can keep your crown. It looks nice on you. But I am going to give you Discipline of Frost, because that is kind of how we're doing. Do we want the Focused Evocation? Or the Frost Wind Evocation? 120% chance of frozen. 60% chance of frozen, but it hits a 1 hex radius. Bold question. What is the final level frozen spell? Withering Blizzard. It deals damage to enemy units in a 2 hex radius. Can only be used once per battle. I think let's go with the AoE. We have a lot of like one target specialists already, so. Give you Initiative Shadow. Though I don't know I'm going to take either of those right now. I think I will give you Gateway. Just so you can flee as required. Okay, our White Witch is back. I have no money to produce anybody else, though. Pillaging is better. Death Magic could be valuable. I think I'd like maybe just save up 2 Advanced Logistics right now. You're just going to keep climbing over the mountain. I'm going to wait on that. Sucks that he blows things up like once per turn. Build 3 conduits. I hate this quest. Truly one of the worst quests.
Yeah.
Unreal. He completely blocked me in. A 15! A size 15 city! Dude, how does he have the Imperium to build that? He's been rushing that like 3 provinces per turn. That's insane. I think I'm gonna get a Tyrant Knight here. We'll try to rush him out next round. You want a Wizard's Bond? I'll take it, dude. I need something helping me out here. I'm absolutely baffled on what to do right now. We're just getting pounded. Crystalline Abundance is on the thing. Ravenous Visitors, Aftermath. The astral leviathan that circumscribes your world, as seemingly lost interest, drifts away after one final bellow. Within a few heartbeats, the Colossus is gone from your sight, floating away with an unlikely haste. Yeah, we didn't get the beginning of that. We do have Crystalline Abundance, so that's why there's so many mana nodes. You like me. You like that my economy sucks. That does not feel so good. Gonna be real with you. 340 to boost it. Let's build a tavern down here. You guys are going to stay here and do absolutely nothing. Bupkis. Oh, not my Dark Forge. Levels of Blood is unlocked. I guess Scalds would be useful. I have room for another hero. Costs 300 though. This is unbelievable.
Ah.
Ooh.
I can't do anything about this, and it's such a small army he has. $140. I'm 1 gold short. From 300 next turn. Can't believe this. I'm just gonna let him beat the tar out of me right now. There's nothing I can really do. Of course, I'm making less money now too. Can you buy these off of me? Battle Saint Spellblade Ritualist. You're like a mage a battle saint. You're a tanky spellblade. It's gonna have to be you. We are in a dilly of a pickle, dudes. Cobblestorm, thank you for the follow. Why am I dying so much? Because this free city is extremely strong. They have tier 5 spells. And unfortunately, the world is Frostling influence, so I'm also like, my whole build is frost damage. So I'm just getting a bit of the wombo comboed. Man, do I even want you to take spells? I could go with Sundering Lightning. I guess that would be good for us, right? All attacks can do blind. Kind of hoping to have this guy a bit more on the front line. Have him kind of like a tank spellblade. Obviously, we got to take him out of these robes. Dude's got some Skrillex looking here right now. Dude, I love this warg armor, though. I didn't realize he would get that. Yeah, let's just give him this stuff. That's fitting. So I can pop the Tyrant Knight out here with that as well. You know what? Let's put the Tyrant Knight in that army. Berserker can go in that army. This should be able to do it. I can't win with this. Then I'm just in over my head, baby. 17-1. Great. Great. Love that for us. We're going to give her that padded armor because the 3 defense on her would be really, really nice. This guy's become captured. Devour. Have a vampire consume this hero, granting experience to the devoured and moving the devoured hero to the crypt. Cool. So I am getting hostage allegiance now with Oathright. -73. Very reasonable. You're at war with everybody. That's so funny. So this counts as a Whispering Stone. So by getting it, it actually is adding -3. I'm going to have so many hostages from you in order to make this work. Get the Dark Forge back up and running. Let's get the mines back up and running because I'm broke. Where are you going? Probably around this cave. You're going to that Eternal Freeze quest, even though there's no way you can do it. Ah, nice. We actually have enough for the Desecration Ritual now, too. So we're going to start casting that because I can cast it, say here, and it will make all of this sunless. That way we won't take penalties on the surface when we're fighting. Grab the Tome of the Doom Herald.
The darkness that creeps from shadow to shadow.
And then at least now we're going to start doing some morale.
Disquiet, but also carries the promise of your arrival. Dim the light of your enemy's spirits. Shroud them in despair.
We'll go with Joy Siphoners first. These two are out of war. That's good for us. You still have a hero that you'd like us to take. We're going to grab that in the meantime. Fix up these. Wait around a minute. Yeah, there's not really anything I can do about that quest, unfortunately. So it means we're probably going to have a crisis. I can't expand above ground anymore either. Requires 2 quarries. I don't have any quarries down here. All right, build 1 quarry. This is all bedrock. I thought maybe we'd be able to build out that way. I could dig that earth at least. You know what? Why don't we dig this pathway while we're here? Trade negotiations. After lengthy discussion on trade terms, you discover an exquisite Dawnbreaker's fist mounted on the wall of Oathright. Tier 2 melee strike, status vulnerability condemned and combo. Could pay him a bunch of money. Pay him a bunch of knowledge. Get a bunch of allegiance. Or lose a bunch of allegiance. Ugh. All of these options suck. I don't want your frivolous trinket. It's no good for me. You are angering me because of a fabricated atrocity. Great.
Oh.
You're going to start digging that out. Build a shrine because apparently I am out of mana. I'm also out of money. Because everything is so broken. Because I am so broken. Woof. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna put you on auto explore. We're so trapped in that like the exploration just doesn't even matter right now. It's pretty much irrelevant. Okay. I guess let's keep going out maybe this way for now. We have one quarry, one farm. It's possible. If I freeze that, it could be a farm. So for right now, I'm going to build a forester there. Generally, I think if I can build a hut, I can build a farm. Draft per adjacent farm. When victorious in battle, gain 10 mana. Draft and food per adjacent farm. Counts as a conduit. You're based on alignment level. You're based on snow and ice. You're based on farms. You're based on farms. You also count as a farm, which is interesting. So if I could farm, and farm, I could... I guess I could put like a blood altar there. And then a carnival of flesh in here. Alternatively, I could put the carnival of flesh here and just farm all of that. Which might be better. Blood altar can just go wherever. But right now, I won't be building anything. Because I'm broke. I can't even build a troop. It's a poor time for the old vampires here. They are not having the best day. Oathright have sent another war party. I was actually hoping for that. Because I would like to steal some more people from them. I'm starting to wonder whether or not I should build a room of recall, considering the amount of times that I've died. But my hope there is that maybe I could just pull something off and not die so much. I do need another troop. I'd like probably a Scald. Not building my economy this much is... I can't think of a game that we've had this bad of an economy literally ever. My desecration ritual at least is ready. Target's not visible. Fine. Be that way. I won't cast any spells then. Small underground. I had a funny feeling that was the case. So I am completely trapped underground and it is a small underground. Man, the computer does not like me on this map roll. You have ambitious dreams. Currently, you are a prospector. You could be an instructor. Or you could be a raider. You are my tanky character. While army leader, all other units have HP, defense, resistance, and damage. Costs an extra 50 gold upkeep. Wow. That one's just 10 HP. That one is the XP. I'm gonna make you a raider. I'm gonna hide down here and see who they bring down because the computer has got me scared right now. I'm gonna take Shadow Domain though. I'm also gonna take Advanced Logistics. Been holding on to some Imperium for a while right now, so I'll get that Carnival Flesh started. Bounty for Damtur. How is this guy doing? Right. Nobody really should be picking up free cities. Honestly, I don't know how these guys manage that. They're not even order. I literally don't know how this is possible unless they conquered the city. Which might have been what happened. All right, we gotta build something. Keep getting killed is your destiny. Explains why Castlevania just uses old castles. No economy or money to modernize. Starting underground has never worked out well for you. That's not true. When we played as all spiders, it was really good. Restart map with a bigger map size. This is not a large map, shockingly. But I want to tough it out. I want to see if we can get out of here. Falsely denounced. I like the challenge, you know? It's always been my style. Oh, that's your capital. Interesting. Dig. Dig, pig, dig. Where are you, Mr. Oathsworn? Come down here and fight me. Because I am a coward and I don't want to come to the surface. Dude, I don't even know where you are on the map. I literally... You have an outpost here. Here, maybe? No, because that's for sure Helter Skelter. Here? Possible? Dude, I'm gonna... You want a defensive pact. Okay. Wow, I wish you had done that a minute ago. It has occurred to me that I do have a shield for this guy. Which at least that's good. We met Sorcel. Somehow these guys have also been grabbed.
Ooh.
I have universal camouflage in my domain. Now, I say that, but it's not like that's helped us in the past. I'm gonna wait one more turn and see what they do. Also, because I could boost my Scald then. Citadel can offer aid for gold in our war against Oathright. A Sun Priest. No, thank you. Interesting that they offer that, though. You should definitely build a bathhouse because you are where I am currently recruiting troops. And you should be a mint because I'm broke.
Uh-huh. Ah.
Where are they? They said they were sending a war party. They're stressing me out. I don't know, man. You can auto-explore too. Phase shift nixing. Teleporters no longer work. Okay, this is in range that I can now desecrate it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's real nice.
Ah.
1,700 points in this army.
Oh.
And you might as well start pillaging. I'd like to bring this Scald up, but I want to be a little bit careful. Call to war against Indrid. They are not fighting a defensive war, so that will be a decline on me, buddy. Even though it does look like you are winning that war at the moment. I need to start earth-shaping some ground down here to see if I can... Nice. Get snow. We're getting it back together. Distrusting locals when you're playing Tyranny. Yeah, it's a bit rough. The RNG has certainly been not in my favor lately.
Uh-huh.
How big is your room? 19 versus 27. I don't think that's going to work for us. I don't think that's going to work for us. I gotta find a way to like pull their troops out of there. Huh. I can rally for my ally. Part of me is like, maybe I should just peace out with these guys and go for that other city. Where is his hostile army gone, though? Like, this is what I want to know. Did he go up there? Is he, like, bringing an army down through this waterway or something? It said he was attacking me. $1,700. There's a 1,000-point army here I can't see. Here it is. 1,500. He's got 2 frost dragons now.
Ah.
Dude, we're out of here. How do I want to do this? If I put a stone in there, can I put a stone in there? No. Keep it in the capital then. We're gonna go capture the city instead. This is doable. That one is not. At least not at the moment, you know? You got a bathhouse. Build a shadow trade quarter. Call to war. Decline. Okay. There's a lot of wars breaking out. This guy is like, I'm a challenger. Do I want to be a raider or a duelist? Start army combat with hastened for 3 turns. This one's really hard to get though. Focus on heroes. Focus on healing. Win any combat in enemy territory. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's just give you raider as well. God, I can't believe this run around. Give Whispering Stones to your own settlements. Yes, yeah, and it gives passive 20 to your stability. I always forget about it. Chat is having to remind me constantly. The chat streaks. The chat streaks are new in on Twitch. They just started doing that to try and make people be like, don't ever miss an episode. Ruined realms. Free cities are rare. City ruins are common. Firm. You can build a Masonic Hall now. You're going to do that. I'm also going to spend a bunch of Imperium to get you this other farm because I am desperate for extra farms because they are also extra draft. I'm going to start recruiting a Tyrant Knight there as well. I was falsely denounced. You're on Auto Explore, dude. Auto Explore. My scouts already stuck. Let's give them swimming. Let's give them swimming. No. How did I fail that quest? That can't be true. Play that silent tomb. Spider we can kill down here for some XP and some mana as well. That's pretty good. That's handy, but it's very expensive. Joy Siphoners will cover us in like blood and makeup. And a talent trader. Summon animal. Chaotic Rebuke. These are good options for us. Oh, I guess he canceled the bounty is why. He didn't want me to have it. We're gonna go up here and we're gonna go through that spider. Realizing there's also like an NPC Marauder Guard over there. Grab that mana. Get this kill because I'd rather the XP. I like that she has Crypt Blades and Assassin's Daggers. It's a very cool combination. You also got a free White Witch. Fantastic. We're going to bring that home for that new army we're forming. You got a mint. I feel like I have a lot of farms here. I have some farms here. All right, you got boxed in really bad. That's what happened. Just go with the Arcane Institute then. You've leveled up. We're going to give you Mist Away. So once per fight, you can save your bacon. Start getting Frost Arrows. Teleporters, I don't think we need. Given how little room we have. I don't even have anybody to cast that on. It's outrageous. Is there a Disney vampire princess? Disney owns Fox, Angel from Buffy, and the spin-off show called Angel-ish. Technically Disney princesses? Oh, man. I guess you're right. Does Fox still own Buffy? Because I feel like Buffy is on a lot of the things other than Disney Plus. I guess Disney does love money, though, so... so you got a Tyrant Knight and a White Witch. Let's get some Tyrant Guards in here. I'm going to try to get another hero as well. Actually, I have another hero. An Elementalist. You have a caster, sport. Yeah, no, this is a good army.
Ooh.
This is a good army. Battle Saint, Ritualist, Ranger. These guys are now $400 to recruit. I guess I just go charging in here, probably. See whether or not this is another one of these just like absolutely kill me situations. How did you get yourself trapped in this corner? I don't even know how that's possible. You're dead. You're dead. You're gone, buddy. Buckaroo. Now this siege is only 2,000 points, which is a much more reasonable amount. Cast Revel's Blood. And I'm gonna say undermine the walls.
Ooh.
You can pillage stuff in the meantime. I guess technically I should have just kept these guys down here, because they'd all work together. They'd be nice friends. Heroes gain XP faster is always fantastic. These guys are not stoked that I'm starting a war with Dimtur. Not valid. Why not? Can I only earthshape my own territory? Start working on another desecration ritual if we need, but I'm not sure we need. You've changed from evil to very evil. Still 2,000 points on this. Get a little leg on that simultaneous turn. I think because there's a lot of fights happening at the same time. Now, do I want a Merchant's Guild here? Merchant's Guild? I could turn that into a mine as well. So I could have 4 mines in the city. It's not a bad choice, honestly. It's probably my best choice. I am meant to make a bunch of conduits, and I kind of forgot to do this, so... I wish I remember this last turn, because I could have just done this and got that done in time. I don't think that's going to count now, though. Which is a big dum-dum. I qualify as a big, stinky, stupid dum-dum for doing that. Or I suppose not doing that. Depending on how you look at it. Ah, boy. My mana's pretty rough. Let's get a mana obelisk. Zodiac, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the agency. Now, if this guy summons an army, it could be bad news bears for me. But I gotta say, so far, so good. There's a little bit of extra backup for us, too.
Ah.
Okay. More snow. I got lots of mana, so let's just keep casting that. For right now. Don't spawn an army. Don't spawn an army. Don't spawn an army. Don't spawn an army. Nice. He did not spawn an army. Can you get down here? Not really. But this siege is open. It's 24 to 21, which is pretty good. We pick up Cause Despair. Enemy army spell gets 3 demoralized for 1 turn. Oh yeah, that could be good though. Illyria Blade Song. Let's snow out that Carnival of Flesh. And let's take this siege, babies. It's a risky battle. But we're gonna do it. This guy's got blood maggots. How do you just have blood maggots in your army? I didn't think they were recruitable. You're so cute. Also, they have net? Deploy caltrops. Okay, never mind. I got very confused for a moment. So, we got Tyrant Knights. We got U-dweebs. Use. These are bolt towers, not catapults, so we can stack everybody together.
Yeah,
Berserker, Urduk. Key. I might actually have that Tyrant Knight just come marching in this way. There's only a blood cultist there. That might actually be a decent hit. So, this unit and adjacent friendly units gets 2 strength and 1 fortune. Oh, can I put you in the middle? That would be better. 3 rally, 2 regeneration. Start with that.
Ooh.
Start with that. Apparently Disney does not have a legit vampire princess. Oh, does have a legit vampire princess. Vampirina Huntley from some show called Vampirina, and Vampirina the Teenage Vampire. Well, there you go. I guess the more we know. Cast Call of the Wild on sunless terrain? That's not a bad idea. I imagined you got bats or spiders if you did that. But that does feel like it would certainly work as well. Song of Carnage. Seeing as this squad is like super buffed up, let's also get them strengthened the lifesteal. And then we can do some real damage. I guess I could have moved in there and gotten out of the way for this berserker. These guys came in here a lot faster than I expected they would. Such that I didn't expect them to come in here at all. So this Tyrant Knight's going to get himself killed for certainly. But I guess let's do that. You might as well do that. That's a huge hit. And you'll heal. %100% chance to freeze him. So this has been the play that I haven't been able to do because we've been fighting frozen characters. I can stack so many status vulnerability effects because of the aura of tyrants that I have 100% chance of freezing a tier 3 unit. Which, as you can imagine, is a pretty big number. I'm just going to move you over here. So you're in a good position next time. Let's start spreading this out. Oh yeah, also because we did the Rebels of Blood, everybody starts bleeding, which is really nice. You guys are warding bond. Does that mean if I hit you, it hits them? No, I think it's the other way around, right? Damage sustained by this unit is transferred to another unit. With a 50% reduction, though. Alright, I'm willing to let those blood maggots stay alive. We'll try to get rid of that tower. Rough. We're just gonna have to take those bleed stacks. Don't like that. Don't like that very much at all, thank you. I think you're gonna get killed again. I think I'm gonna run forward with you and you're gonna get like double hemo phaged and double ballista bolted. And then you're gonna teleport and then something is still gonna manage to pick you off. Just want to put that out there as my theory at the moment. I wish you were close enough to bite. Miss. Low morale? No. He has low morale? You have low morale? I just saw low morale happen there. But I do not know on whom. God. You guys are really just eating trash right now. Move that Zerker up. It's gonna be rough right now. Bleeding, Baneful Curse, Blood Parasites, Blood Parasites. Status Vulnerability. Okay, that was a Magic Missile, I think. You have a pike into the flank of that Tyrant Knight. Okay, that's not really a problem. Okay, that actually was not as bad as I thought it would be. I'd like to focus you down as much as possible. That, yeah, that big guy I don't like. Cancels defensive, removes retaliation. This Tyrant Knight's in a bit of a messy spot. Because he's got 2 pole arms chasing him down. And I could go help him. But I could also just like critically hit those guys over here. Sometimes it's hard not to take the easy choice. Now, if you do that, you can move in here. Why don't we move you there? Melee strike him. Give you this nice frost attack here. Freeze a bunch of them as well. 2 of them, in fact. Which actually allows that Tyrant Guard to go all the way in now and attack those spellcasters. Because he's no longer blocked. You got a 45. I'll let you take that. Why not? Cries are probably back next round. I tell you what, we could do a huge bleed effect here, so we'll cast that. Just get some extra bleed stacks going. You can just ignore this guy and run all the way around into his back line. So we'll do that. Homie here is frozen, so we're just gonna wail on him. You can't get in right now, and that's driving me wild. Because you are a melee guy, and I keep blocking you stupidly. I would like to cast Sundering Curse. Also, but I also want you to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could maybe get there if those caltrops don't slow you down. Which they will. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. He's frozen, so just ignore him. Mr. Tyrant Knight. You're gonna run. The situation over here is not friendly for you, so I'm gonna let you just sneak away. Okay, okay. I'm taking a few small shots. Dagger of the right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They both just daggered themselves, so they're both dead. But they're probably going to do a lot of damage when they figure out what they're doing with those daggers. Fumble. Graze. Okay. Maybe not such a bad dagger. This guy's almost bled out completely. You ain't going nowhere, buddy. You look like you didn't take any damage from that. That's very strange. Let's try that again. Oh, I'm still alive. I'm gonna have you draining bite this guy. 99% chance we dominate him. I don't know if I have the mana to keep you. Okay, it just didn't dominate. And instead they broke. Not sure what to do with that information. Other than, I guess, stab them to death. Do you have steadfast? Oh. That would explain it. That didn't kill it. My god. Sunder and Curse. Give me a break. Now what I can do is I can flank this guy in behind and do a bunch of damage to him. Which was my real plan. Ow. Seven damage from that. What if I do bloodletting? That also won't do it. All right, well, we'll go with that. Great. If he's frozen, he can't kill me, though those ballistas might be a different story. I'll see what I can bust. See if I can bust on these ballistas. No promises. Teleport. Wizard spells. Miss. Very good, sir. I see you know your judo well. That's obviously not going to do much, but it will heal me a little bit. Okay. Dang. They killed my blood mage. You're dead. You're dead, I said. Steadfast and slip away. God. The computer really knows how to aggravate me. It really knows all the things that drive me wild in a build. Come on, you dweebs. Blow it up. You only need to kill him. And then we can claim victory. Success! At the cost of a single white witch, who admittedly we got for free anyway. We get purple reinforced armor. Ooh, and a resistant chest plate. These are excellent for us. You, tank, will take that reinforced armor. Oh, that's regeneration armor. You have 3 defense, 5 HP. Honestly, your defense is so bad. I kind of value that on you. 1 defense, 3 resistance. Yeah, I'm going to give you that then. I will give you that reinforced armor. Mr. Spellblade. Mr. Blade. Blade. Mr. Spellblade. And I'm going to give you Draining Bite as well. I got 2 level ups from that. Look at this. Vampiric Flight. Let's go. Draining Bite removes defensive mode and retaliation attacks unless they have charge resistance. signature skill. Our first level 8 vampire signature skill. You can have chariots with skeleton horses. Sadly, no raptors. It's a bit of a shame, right? But I do like the idea of a bunch of skeletons riding chariots with skeleton horses. Oh, honestly, that might be a build. That might be a build on its own. What do we want to take here? We have Night Lord. Unit is immune to blind. While in sunlight, sunless, underground, or gloom, you get 20%. Ooh, gloom. Gloom also counts as sunless. Natural regeneration, 20% damage, and this gives you Unholy Leader. And Blink. Wow, that's a really good set. Reaper, active cooldowns are reduced by 1 turn on kill. And you gain 10 HP. You get Wail of the Banshee and Unholy Leader. Damage increases as the hit points are lowered up to 50%. Song of Carnage and Unholy Leader, interesting. Profane Body Mastery gives you very fast movement, 15% evasion, 20 HP. Draining Burst and Unholy Leader. Doesn't this give you evasion? 20% evasion against physical ranged and magic. Dudes, there is absolutely an evasion vampire you can build. That would be really, really gross. Attacks inflict bleeding for 3 turns, increased for single shots. When an enemy suffers damage from bleeding, you gain 2. When any enemy suffers damage from bleeding, gain 2 temporary HP. You get Scarlet Plague and Unholy Leader. Damn. And Defiler. Attacks remove positive status effects. Investiture of Chaos. I mean, our whole thing is status resistances, right? I think I have to take Marrow Drinker. Unholy Leader is very good for us. Eventually. Scarlet Plague. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. Though it's very expensive. Cooldown of 1 turn on Scarlet Plague. The idea was that she's meant to be like a front range front. She's meant to be frontliner. Terrifying Aura, Weakening Aura. There's a couple of good stuff in here I wouldn't mind too, but I really want to get this Frost Curse. So let's add Weakening. And Disrupt it for now. I like that you can just build her so focused on like very specific things. Do I have to attack this again? Oh yeah, just for a couple of bugs. Now here is a question. Do I want to take this city? It's already my people. It would give me another spot on this little island. I'm under my city cap right now. What would I get vassalizing them? Oh, I can't actually like see the free city anymore? Oh, there we go. Blood Maggots, Sanguine Focus, Blood Cultists. Once integrated, special units of the city remain available through the Rally of Lieges, and the city keeps contributing points. I mean, if that's the case, I feel like we should just absorb it. Apparently, I am playing an underground run, much to my chagrin. A non-intentional underground run. So I feel like more of these Scalds, that opening with the double buff is extremely strong on them. You also leveled up. Evocations deal more damage. 10% damage against burning, electrified, stunned, slowed, frozen. Lesser elementals. Just kind of want you to go like all the way down here. All attacks and abilities ignore 10 status resistance. Dudes, I could give this guy Dominate and then give him Inexorable Cast, and he would basically have a guaranteed Dominate once per campaign, once per fight. Ignore 10 status resistance, like that's going to dominate like a mythic unit. $30, $20, $10. Yeah, see, this only does 10 damage. It's mostly about inflicting status effects, so empowered evocation and the damage here, not so key. And unfortunately, like, bleeding is not on any of these abilities. Now all attacks and abilities ignore 3 resistance until the end of the turn as well. I mean, each combat unit in combat with burning, electrified, frozen, stunned, or slowed as well. Okay. Jeez, I feel like actually I kind of should get that. I'm going to make you a little bit tankier, and we're going to go down this side tree. You still have another point here, so let's get Frost Curse. 120% chance of frozen. Curse now deals 30 damage instead of 10. I have heroes who want to join. We have captured a level 8 Battle Saint. And a level 6 Spellblade. And they are me. I'm going to convert these guys for sure. I'm going to convert both of them. Why would I not do that? They're like going to be free heroes. Sure, different allegiance, but this guy completes his major ambition, so he now also just gets 10 HP regeneration. Same with you. That's a very good turn. Now, I need to freeze this area of the map, though. Potion of Magic has failed. I guess until I devour it, I can't do it. Well, I'll just earth shape all these other things instead. I guess let's make you a forester. You can't really be anything else. All these homies are coming down. You know what? Why don't you all just stick in here for a moment? Pilgrim's Passage over that way. Level 6, level 6, level 6. Yeah, see, I could just get those characters for free, so that's way better. You become a vassal. Decline. Dude, you literally haven't attacked me once, so I don't know what your thought is there, but it's not a very good one. Do you have a tavern? You have a tavern. You don't have a bathhouse, though. You also don't have much draft, so... Arcane Governor, Scholarly Governor. You are also bad governor choices. Wow, I feel like getting this just made me feel so much better about this campaign. I was feeling a little bit worried there for a moment. We could pop out and take Citadel next. You know what, man? Why the hell not? That was literally the plan for the next fight. The original plan. Black Palace. Boosted, 560. You know what? Why not? You want open borders. It's a deal. That seems fair. Making friends with our giant astral giant. Our giant astral giant. I need to build a road through here as well, so let's pick up road building. And we can start improving that. So I have 2 heroes coming in like 1 turn. Maybe I just leave those spots empty. Potentium. No, we'll ignore you for now. I'm gonna go for this guy. They're trying to take it, so you're absorbed in a turn, so we don't even have to worry about vassals down there. Weird spider noises. We got Fireforge out of that. Also, units cost 20% less draft. Let's go. Fix this, fix this. We could certainly pick up that Emperor Source. Feels like that should have frozen that hallway. And we got Prelude of Doom unlocking tier 3 so we can take the Tome of Torment. This is one of the new vampire books.
Make their bodies
that I'm stoked on.
With torment. For every inch they move, they will pay with grunts of agony. Let suffering drip like
unhittable vampires with the evasion and misfortune.
Make them bow.
I like that.
Make them beg. Make them plead to their bringer of pain. And save some torment for yourself. For suffering is best inflicted when enjoyed firsthand.
We get Painbound, so whenever we're hit by attack, we gain morale and a random effect. Tormenting projectiles, which inflict torment, which is frost damage and morale. Whenever they use an ability. And then the new mythic Painbringers, which obviously I really want to get rid of, so we're going to take them. Obviously, I really want that one, so we're going to do that. We're going to have to do that. You're ready for tier 3. Oh, we also unlocked the Basilica Lamentation. Bonuses for adjacent farms and foresters. Oh, you would actually be good here. Let's get that boosted to start. Imtur, you have conduits and huts. I mean, I guess let's put you there. Put you there. This guy costs 0. Dargoth Corpseborn. Lorelath is going to take 1 more turn. I have space for both of them, so Dorgath, who is a Dominator. Let's embrace you into vampirism. Kind of funny that these guys were vampires, but I guess weren't vampires. We'll give him some skills. He's another Spellblade. Turned vampire. This unit has been turned into a vampire, has the mortal champion origin replaced with vampires, gets undead, sunlight weakness, vampire regeneration. 20% of their experience is given to the elder vampire that turned them. When the elder vampire that turns them gains a signature skill, they also gain HP and resistance. How want build you? Spellblade. I could make you a skirmisher? That could maybe be fun. Slippery Swift. Do you get like prepared shot or whatever it's called? Flanking. No, you get prepared spell and prepared strike, but this counts as magic. Okay. Okay. I could literally have them run forward, bite, and then attack, and then like bite again. That's interesting. What other abilities do you get down here? You get Arcfire Burst, which is an AoE. And I could probably get you that point blank exhume, not exhume undead, but the other one. That's like a 0 range frost damage. Okay, okay. You also get Umbral Melody immunity. Do I want to make you a biter? I think I do. Melee attacks inflict a sundered resistance. Critical chance, slippery and swift. Slippery and swift. Melee attacks no longer cause retaliations. It's pretty nice. This removes retaliation unless they have charge resistance. You count as a melee attack. You do count as a melee attack. Blood drain single shot. Oh, you don't count as magic. Cancel. Siphon. That's good to know. So he's a skirmisher whose skirmish ability is Siphon Blood. Well, we're definitely going to need Deep Hunger for you then. I guess I'll take Stunning Drain. We'll take Initiative Shadow, and then we'll go Deep Hunger. That's kind of a fun build, too. If he's going to be a weird skirmishing Spellblade, let's give him the Vampire Hunter outfit. Though, maybe I mix and match it a little bit. Funny that you can just pick the different color runes. Green or purple. That's the only difference between these outfits. He kind of looks like too skinny to be wearing that. I guess I could give you that and then maybe that Vampire Hunter cape. I like that. Dargoth Corpseborn. Come never, said Dargoth Corpseborn. Nerevar. So you go there, you go there, you... I keep forgetting to build the roads. You know what? Do it right now. Can't afford to build road. LOL. I don't think I've ever seen that before. You guys are gonna wait. You have a food shortage? Not actually true though. But maybe. The training camp is leaving soon. We should spend some money on that. We should absolutely spend some money on that. He says, building more roads. So we should be able to recruit Loweth Corpseborn as well now. $0. This was really good. We just got basically 1,000 gold worth of heroes. She's also a raider. She is also a battle saint. All right. I'm going to aim to make her like a priest. That doesn't sound good. Hi, Mona. Let's figure out how to do this with you. Cleric. Adjacent friendly units gain resistance and fervor. So maybe I'm just going to make her like a straight up buff. Target unit gains temporary HP. Target unit gains temporary HP. Why would you ever take that over that? 5 HP versus 10 HP, and this one has much better range. I mean, I guess if you're trying to go the other way. Draconic Transformation, Painbound, and Virtuous Spirit, a faction that likes to be wounded. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a free action. Okay. I didn't see that. That makes sense. Sorry, we have to have a little Mona moment here. She's always got to pop in. Say hello. Big sleepy head. Hey, Moni, how you doing? I'm ordering a heated bed to try and trick them so that we can set up a cat camera again. I have a great spot here just at the edge of the desk here that I think if I put a heated bed in, we'll get a lot of Mona time. Hey, big Moni. Oh, you're happy as a clam. Her and I were hanging out this morning, feeding birds in the backyard. Mona was not happy about it. She was like, there are too many birds out there and they're making too much noise. I loved it though. Okay, you can go down. Yeah, okay, free action is pretty good. But I don't really want her to be like in the action. I'm seeing this as like a real support character. Support abilities grant fervor. Entering defensive mode grants fervor. Cleric fervor grants rally. I don't think we're going to have a morale problem. Support resistance. Support abilities grant regeneration. Ooh. Bolstered resistance. This feels like a weird build. It's kind of like, do I want this person to just go into defensive mode every single turn, or do I want them to do damage? I don't really have a lot of support abilities is the problem. As a battle saint, like I have Cleric's Fervor. I mean, which does have cooldown of 1. Revive. Cleanse. Yeah. Like, cleanse would give me another ability, which is the nice thing about it. Alright, we're gonna go that way. It's really hard not to take revive. Bolster resistance. Now, I do feel like I should take probably Siphon Blood with increased range. Just so at least they have some sort of attack ability. It's a weird cape. I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's just give them a bunch of rocks. Should just have a staff of lightning. We do gotta start getting some better gear. Oh! I'm being sieged! Where did they come from? I guess presumably the ocean. What are they? Inquisitors? Winter fairies? Spell shields? Constrictors? A lot of heroes? And some arcanists. Units attacks inflict dissonance. What do you guys have right now? Constricting focus. Oh, they have like no upgrades on their units. They also can't see me, which is something I'm just remembering. Let's replace these huts with farms. Envy's Thorn. I always thought I was a dominator, but maybe I'm a steward or a lawbringer. No, no, no. You're a dominator, dude. Don't worry. You're going to dominate real hard. I believe in you. Let's get some palisade walls down here, just so we at least have some defenses in this city. Because no defenses is bad. Hard to believe, I know. You can't quite make it all the way. Turn this hut into a farm as well. Now, if they're attacked while she's in range, that will pull her into it. You made a defensive pact with Helter Skelter. That's good to know. I'm not a big fan of that, and that's going to really mess with us. I have more land I wish to freeze.
Ah.
Now, the two of them could get in ahead. Oh!
Ooh.
He disappeared. I guess he ran away. You think I got my money back for that black hole? I sure hope I did.
Hey.
Here's the fun thing. They don't have vision on me, right? Like, we have vision. Yeah, we have universal camouflage. So as long as we're sneaking around, we should be able to sneak a bunch. It's very confusing whether or not they're going to come back, give us trouble. Defense mastery at the bottom right. Always go defense mode for Battle Saint. Wise Queen. We chart the stars' movements. Our beam-forming mages request your support. You want 3 research posts. So what you're telling me is if I switch all these conduits back over to research posts again... Helter Skelter, you're really pushing it, dude. I really don't want to fight Oathright. A rivalry with us has ended. We have more snow shaping to be done. Dude, I mean, if that army is gone, then, like, I'm not going to go chase it halfway across the world. Let it come back and try to find me again. I have better things to do. We could take out Citadel. You know, why not? We're actually doing pretty good on money right now. What we're not doing very good on is mana. Oh, my kingdom to convert that. The training camp. One free skill point or chaotic rebuke. Enemy attackers within 3 hexes have a chance of gaining a random status effect. I could probably sell something for $100 or $50. Look, we do have an ally. This is the opposite of what I wanted. It's a good robe. I could cancel this monolith. Yeah, that'll do it. And obviously I'm going to put it on Elsa because it's, you know, she gets the best out of it. Now, I only have 120 gold, but it doesn't seem to realize that yet. So I am wondering, can I get a monolith? No. That was a nice try, though. Go get a school of cryomancy. This Carnival of Flesh is not in a good location. I'll tell you that without a doubt. Man, this underground sucks. I don't like it. Lots of good wars breaking out in our favor, though. All right, so if you three pop up here and we say, I'm going to war with you. We have to cast Desecration Ritual. Otherwise, we're above ground. Colossus Moon. Thunderstorms are active in combat. All units are wet. Regions in the world get swampy. Defense stance gives fervor with that one skill so you can attack and heal. I gotta look at this. I gotta look at this. Oh, always end your turn in defensive mode. Oh, for the, yes, yes, yes. I'm probably going to go healing support into battlefield restoration, though. I don't think I need a Mortal Saint because they're going to get Eternal one. You got a level 3 city. Frostgrave is looking pretty good here with all these vampire additions. Slowly building up over time. I mean, can you really grow much more? Is it even worth growing much more? I guess the bathhouse, it does give us city stability. Do I want the full world map hacks? Yeah, why not, man? What else am I doing with this Imperium? Map hacks, map hacks. So, you have Mount Ward and checked it. Dude, you have grown like crazy fast. This is our homie over here. This yellow player isn't really much of a threat. We could probably kill them off. This guy up here is big dog. And a bit concerning. Cthulhu is up here. Oh, man. Cthulhu killed off another player before I even met them. And so did... Helter Skelter. I think. Oh, no. We have the guild down here. Innsmouth is in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somebody else is dead, right? There's meant to be 7 players on the map. So somebody didn't survive. The name of our main city is Frostgrave. This is Cult of Tyranny. Yep, yep, yep. Man, Cthulhu is a big, big boy. He is not going to like me taking Citadel, that's for sure. That's going to become a battleground when I do that. I also see that he has taken those other troops and he's just hanging out up there with them. So I suspect they're going to come back underground and get ready to siege my city. I've made the research posts for this, guys. So we could get a tome of amplification. That's not bad. Frenzy and range on battle support and mages. A single war shaman that does extra lightning damage. A tier 4 headpiece that does resistance, status resistance, and star blades. That's pretty good. Or I could sway him. Or receive 6 thralls. Here's the thing. I have no way to get this tome of amplification. Also get resonance fields. I particularly like this because of +1 range on mages. You know, also frenzy on mages. Did I see it was possible to make a mosquito vampire? Yes? People have been talking about the mosquito vampires a lot, so... Is it just like if you play as the insect? Is there a special insect that's a mosquito? About to ask to change it, but this isn't the Twilight Nod campaign. Forgot it. This was a new one today. I mean, this one is a little Twilight Naughty. We do play as a sparkly vampire, but it's mostly Disney princess. Can I even take this if it requires 3 Empire Astral Affinity? I would assume no. I'm going to take this book. This is really annoying because now this is twice that they have sieged this city when it was 1 turn off building its top layer. And so now I got to come all the way back down here and chase them again. I don't like that. It's a big waste of my time. I also can't expand while you are sieging me. But now I know where your armies are, so at least I can properly chase you down and kill you. Oh, if I turn you on auto explore, what happens? You do nothing because I've explored the whole map, so you're dead. You brought a lot of heroes this time. What did he hit me with? He condemned my army. 31 versus 25. I am actually kind of surprised. Am I okay with that? I mean, he's not one of us. One of us. One of us. I'm okay with that. A Sundering Sphere. An Enchanted Defender, armor, and a Dread Spider mount. Delicious. 3 defense, 5 HP, bolstering regen. Sundering Sphere. Well, the Sundering Sphere can go on my mage. Seems to be what would make the most sense to me. It could also go on my Warlock, which doesn't exist. I guess we had a Warlock that had died, right? All right, well, give us the Elementalist then. Area damage line. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is really nice. This other Spellblade could take this regen armor. You're wearing a Dark Shield. You could also take probably this Enchanted Defender. I'll allow it. I mean, hard to say no to Mistaway. You picked up 2 levels. That's so nice. I am going to want Unholy Leader. The question is, do I take it now? 1 defense and 10 maximum HP. I was going to get her second wind as well, so she could be slippy, and also get that 1 hex of movement. You know what? Let's go with that first. We got a ton of research from killing all those heroes. Enemy units in a 1 hex radius sustain 40 frost damage and have a 90% chance of getting tormented. That's pretty good. Let's take that. You got stone walls. Sure, let's give you a mint. We're gonna build this again for the umpteenth million time. This guy can annex another province, but can he? Actually, yes. Look at this guy. Look at the way he built. He was like, I'm gonna take up as much land as possible, so I have Rainbow Rapids and all these wonders. And I am going to take that entire city from him. This guy is a tank. Is what I said. That was his intention. You're a wizard, Harry. And you are my battle saint. Some good money to be had here. All right, Shirajira was our warlock. Level 4. I mean, we could still bring her back. That's not too bad. Trade proposal. I become a vassal. How about no? Burden of guilt. Yeah, that's what that was. Helter Skelter's over here trying to kill off the guild. It does seem like the computer AI is much more aggressive than they used to be. Yeah, see, I need the Black Palace to build a Painbringer. Oh, look at them, though. They're so good. Like blood coming down one arm, the spikes in the other. Strike target. Gain temporary HP for 50% of the damage, and it has flanker. Tormenting Lash. Ranged flanker. Adds torment. They get Shadow Step. They have hyper awareness, so they're immune to flanking, and they get +1 retaliation attack. That's nuts. What did I get when they killing momentum? Oh yeah, of course they're mythic. All right, you guys are all just gonna hang out in the base for a moment. Yeah, sadly the build site is not working at the moment, so all of our builds are just being posted on the Discord, which I don't even know if I did this morning. But I'll post it there later this afternoon for sure. All right, who came out of this with a lot of HP that doesn't need to heal? You. So can, like, you go there and you go here, and then you just have to go there. My desecration ritual is ready. Excellent. We got good money here. We should probably kill off this Marauder Guard. And to be honest, if I could take that Altar of the Elements, I doubt I can, though, at 1,000 points. I think we're going to need some of those mythic mommies, yeah. That unit is nuts, right? It's crazy good.
Ooh. Oh.
The build can really come online with it. 66 Imperium, but here's the thing, man. This is the most insane thing I think I've ever said. This build doesn't use a lot of Imperium at the moment. Mostly because we don't have a lot of room. Come on, man. I'm not losing a single Tyrant Knight in this battle. I shouldn't be losing anybody in this battle whatsoever. Absolutely no excuse for that. No, I tell you what, I'll split that Tyrant Knight over there. You can fly now. Oh, that's so cool.
Ooh.
When she moves, she just turns into a swarm of bats. Dude, that's awesome. I love that. That's cool as hell. What a great little thing to have added. Okay, I want Urduk over here. You, and we'll put you. No, I'm gonna do that. Whoops. Can you actually go here? We'll just cast a little of these. A little of these, a little of that. Base attack, a triple or single strike. For the Lasher, the mythic one is a triple strike. The ranged one is a single hit at range, but the base attack is can be hit triple. So that guy's a skirmisher. You're the cleric. Oh, a lot of that failed. Get a little bit of that lightning evocation going. Those are all just out of range. You know what? Just go there then. Too many troops for this fight. All right, let's see what they do here. Oh no! You got flattened. I believe I have a revive spell. Hoo-wee. That there one lot of damage. You're insane. That's kind of nice. Scarlet Blood, you. You're pinned. But you have your whip. Which also adds blood parasites now. I'm gonna let you go that way. Take shots on them. This seems like pretty obvious choice to me. I might have wanted to teleport, but you know. Kill him. More blood parasites on you. So this guy's my, like, skirmisher spellblade, yeah. Who doesn't quite have all the right abilities yet. Let's get in there. So that cleric can move over. Then these Tyrant Knights can move up. I don't really want you to die. How many stacks of fervor do you have right now? 2. Why not? Oh. And that still leaves me with an ability. Get out of town. So we'll just spread out that status vulnerability a little bit. Boy, buddy, I am honestly kind of hesitant to bring you up. Because I don't think it's going to work well for you. I get so many stacks of morale. Ow. Ow, I knew I should have teleported you. Please don't get killed with a big rock. Okay. Here's the awesome part about this. Now I can teleport. And that damage will kill everything around you. Well, not everything, but it will absolutely do 40 damage to that guy. Okay, that feels pretty good. Stab you a few times. Terror Knights. Kind of not how I needed you to be. Bring back Sir Urduke.
Ooh.
Oh my god, and then Elsa can fly. So she can put a frost curse on him. And then she can do a draining bite. Which I guess won't dominate him, but it will freeze him, I guess. Or the frost curse did. Certainly one of them did. I'm not going to cast your fireball because I don't want him to unfreeze. And I don't seem to be able to get around to you. And I don't really think I got to worry about any of you. Can we hit him with the Crypt Blade? Can we hit him with the Assassin's Blade? It's probably what I should have done instead of biting him, to be honest, but... And now we don't have to lose our guy. A ring! Finally, my first ring. Sometimes when you do things on simultaneous turns, there's so much lag because of it trying to do like combats that it just, you just lose. You just basically end up losing troops. Or losing things. For example, I equipped that ring and then accidentally automatically unequipped it. So, level 12 signature skill. So the level 12 signature skill is like a special ability. And at level 18, you either get another, or sorry, level 16, you either get another special ability or you can upgrade this one. Blood Communion. Target friendly unit in the caster heal. Boo. Exsanguinate. Sustain damage, which ignores defense and resistance. Gain 3 bleeding. Weaken, disrupt, and exploit vulnerability, bleeding, and tyrant. Inflict morale loss. This is pretty good. This is a 40 damage, 6 range. It's a triple cast, so obviously I can't move and do it, but... Blood Blight. Target enemy unit and 2 others within 2 hexes. Sustain damage, gain blood parasites. Enemy units within 2 hex radius of me. Sustain damage, lose 10 morale, gain 4 stacks of torment. Bleeding, weakened, disrupt, and exploit vulnerability. Tyrant, so they lose an extra 4 morale on top of that. This also doesn't end my turn. Ah, that's pretty nice. That feels like that might be us. Yo, Matthew, how we doing? Welcome in. Welcome on in. Hate how little time I have before each game right now. Between this, Battlefield 6, Farm Sim 25 expansion from last week, there's too much to play. I'm trying to play Europa Universalis. The Anno just came out today. I really, like, I got a key for that. I got to play it. And there was another game last week that came out that I got a key that we got to cover. There's so much, and they all take so much time. Festering Spine, Poison Decay, single target. Oh, cool. So this is like a move and shoot. Pretty good. This is a pretty good move and shoot. And then Grave March. Conjure 4 corpses of Tier 1 Thorned Skeleton units. Oh, I didn't know this was an ability. I want to make a build around that. For the next 4 turns, resurrect 1 random corpse on the battlefield under your control. Dude, and that's upgradable? And range 6? This is crazy. If you put this on a dark death cult, right? You're basically making 4 skeletons that then die and stack that death ability on you. That's nuts. I bet you when it upgrades, it gives you like Rose Knights. Okay, I think Tormenting Mist is for this build, feels like the right choice. Exsanguinate is really nice too, but like the idea is that she's a Death Knight. She's meant to be like in the action. Oh, amazing. And the special ability that gets a Spirit Breaker aura. Adjacent enemies lose morale 50% faster. Yeah, okay. I could do that. You're only level 12. You have a lot of... You got a lot of levels left to get. I'm assuming we still get Eternal One at level 16. Though I don't know if that's true. Sundering Strikes, Reckless Rage, Execute. I kind of want to make her tankier. Inflicts weakens or does Terrifying Aura. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go like HP. She doesn't need any more abilities. I'm going to go HP. That's an extra 30 HP. Then she can take Terrifying Aura and then Unyielding. We could take Melee Mage, though I don't think she needs it because Frost Curse you use in melee. Tormenting Mist you use in melee. I think even Dread I can use in melee already. So Melee Mage is probably a waste for her. So we'll just go down here. We'll take Vicious Killer and Willbreaker. Which basically means if she kills a unit, the rest of the army is going to instantly break. She is going to be very, very mean very, very soon. Doing some adjustments to your faction today. Nice. What kind? What kind are you going for? I need to make a Necro Death Cult. I do. I absolutely do. And don't worry, I will. So this is my tanky debuff Spellblade. Let's go Knockback Retaliation on you. And then you get Inexorable Cast. So now we can start getting Dominate. I'm going to go straight for Withering Blizzard first, though. An Alliance. Oh, no. Worst case, Ontario. We have Chaotic Realm, don't we? Yeah, that alliance is not going to last.
Ooh.
0% chance that alliance lasts. Fire Knight, you gotta come all the way back down here. There's no surprises coming towards me. I like that I can see all these armies, but that I don't know what's in them. I'm probably good enough that I could take that guy out now. But I do think let's go for Citadel first, because Citadel looks a lot easier. We'll spend the round healing. We might need to spend 2. Desecration ritual. Do I want it affecting Citadel? I guess the siege takes place there, right? So I need it to be dark. So it means I have to cast it here or here. That spot sucks, so it's going to go there. Oh. Darkness. Darkness. Darkness plagues this land. We'll start giving us Rebel Heart. Upgraded skill gives random tier 3 4 corpses, and you can randomly revive those as well. That's wild, dude. I mean, I guess the thing is like the vampire rulers is just like all the power is located in the vampire, and all your other heroes are not as good because of that. Oh, our coalition is breaking up. Good news. We're all by ourselves once again. Don't wanna be all by myself, but I don't have no choice. Meow, 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 meow. Would this be worth building? Yes. I have a lot of money. I'm going to boost that. Start getting a Painbringer. Painbringer. And a Throne of Blood. Unlocks the Blood Moon ritual. For the next 10 world map turns, vampires don't suffer from sunlight weakness. Get 15 HP regeneration on the world map. Gain 20% damage. And get 2 resistance. That's going to cost a lot. You know what? I'm going to put stone walls in here. How sick is my vampire castle looking right now? The answer to that is pretty sick. Obviously, it fits really well with the dark architecture. Though, I wish we could have a different color than purple. Obviously, I wish we could have red. And so I'm trying to think about, like, would a barbarian city have red lights on it? Would a vampire city look really good in barbarian culture? Or Reaver? Oh, I bet it would look sick in Reaver. There's actually a Reaver playthrough I want to do that I think would work really well with vamps. Can a vampire have a gun? These are the questions. These are the questions, the hard-hitting questions I'm asking.
Huh? Oh.
We're gonna buy one more turn. Coming on up to the east side. Nice. So he's on sunless terrain, so he's still healing because he's a vampire. Look at this. I'm done my turns faster than the computer. Bunch of slowpokes. What a bunch of nerds. We're going to cast Revelr's Heart. And we're going to get little goat feet. Am I okay with that? I do feel like that changes our vibe a lot. But I like that they have blood runes on them. You know what? I'll permit it for now. Have the academy back there. At least all the computer players are also fighting each other. I will say I'm grateful for that. Can you come in here and siege this place? How about you? Why, you're about to start a siege. Rebels of Blood. Undermine them walls. What are we fighting here? 3,000. Okay, so that's a doozy. That's a doozy of a Daniel. We have no vassals. Feel like that could be a problem. I'll demoralize some armies up here. This will make our jobs a lot easier. Ooh, agonize. The Colossus Moon is satisfied with the destruction it has wrought. We didn't get affected by it because we live underground. Our Painbringer. Painbringer! Yeah, these guys rule. We have a ton of money, so I'm going to start making a secondary army. We've gone from being extremely broke to being reasonably not broke. Though we're still doing pretty bad on mana, and boy, this guy is unhappy. I see you, Cthulhu. I see you, and I'm going to fight you before I fight this. Sorry, what's the worst army here? Not who I was looking to fight up here. Yeah, I'll take it. I do have that mythic unit on the way, so... Major ambition! Win a combat in enemy territory. And a handful of level ups. You could add up to Shadow. We'll give you Vampiric Flight, seeing as you are my skirmisher. No retaliations. You have got another 2 levels. Wow. All right. Terrifying Aura. Unyielding. It's like every time we fight, my hero gets 2 levels. Pretty dang nice. Charge up another one of those Preludes. Preludes and Quaaludes. That's the name of this campaign. Oh, you're gonna just shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff around those corners. You're gonna pop up here. I hope you don't get killed. Fortune increases critical chance when spells are cast. 30% damage against low morale. I think we have to take cruel weapons here first. I like having all the astral stuff, but it's not really what we need to focus on. What spells do we cast in combat? Cool. Toggle if the AI may use this spell during auto combat. This is new. You are a damage shadow chaos spell. You are a buff shadow chaos spell. You are a damage debuff shadow spell. Shadow spell. Shadow spell. You know what? I think this should be pretty obvious. Let's just build a shadow bolstering matrix. Obviously going to come in handy. Cool. Also, because we got that book, we now have 2 astral affinity. So we just get cheaper spells in combat now. That is handy dandy. For 1 turn, okay. I could do the blood transfer ritual here to heal her up. Don't know that we need to. There's a lot of units coming across that sea. I see them now, thanks to my shadow map hacks. You know what? Let's shift this whole army down then, if that's the case. Let's get in here. 38 versus 3,000. What does the auto combat give me? Because I do feel like, my God, what is this army? Are you for real? You have 5 Umbral Mistresses and 3 Reapers? Excuse me. What is this army? Nuts. Always give a gun to the vampire if he doesn't have it at the start. Yep. So excited for vampires. Wish you could apply it to dragons. Yeah, I guess that gets a bit more complicated. Target unit is inflicted with insanity. Yeah, Curse Eater makes my life kind of difficult. I've had this planned for Umbral Demon vampires that I also really want to do. You're fearless. Yeah, I see why this build is not really... why these guys might give me some trouble. If I stack everybody together, I'm going to get smoked with catapults. And unfortunately, that's just the world I live in. I mean, regeneration is going to offset a lot of that catapult damage, so... yeah, at least that's my hope. You guys don't have a Scald, so you get to just do stupid decisions. Let's put you like that, maybe. Meow, 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 meow. I mean, Revive has like multiple cooldowns. Wish you had like an AoE ability. I guess that's defensive mode. All right, I'm worried about this fight. Demon vampire bugs? Demon vampires is absolutely and probably going to be the next build we do. sniper shot from a spirit bow. Well, they're clutching my morale right now. Oh, yeah, you're dead, aren't you? I do have Mist Away. Okay, he does Touch of Death to one of my guards. Two of my guards. And my Scald. Doesn't that have like a percentage chance of working? %60 base chance of dying. Guess I should have used warding. I can't see this guy's damage. Ooh, buddy. I thought Charge Strike would do a lot more than that. All right, let's focus on the guy who's got my hero on lock right now. I do not want to stack Sundering Curses on them, but I do want to get rid of this hero up there for sure. I could probably freeze them if I need to. Training by 30, melee strike. Whew, good lord. Reapers are undead, right? Yeah, so they're immune to bleeding? Undead are not immune to bleeding? Oh, I could have sworn they were. It's just so many mythic units. Yeah, interesting. They can't be affected by immune to bleeding, but it doesn't actually say that undead are immune to bleeding. Ah, you're also ethereal. That's why you're immune to bleeding. My bad. Well. I'm going to hit you with that because you kind of also need the boosts. Are you insane? You're enchanted. You're also mega debuffed. Oh, buddy. Very worried about my inability to do anything meaningful there. At least the cooldown on Finger of Death is 5 turns. Now, that being said, he also does an insane amount of damage per hit. 35 damage per hit. Are you buffed? You're triple strengthened. And you're awakened. Well, that do make sense then, don't it? All right, lads, get in there. We got to figure out a plan, because I'm not sure I currently have one. You can't get in range to bite anybody. I could second wind you. You know what? I should definitely second wind you. This is low-key a bit nuts, taking this bleeding, but I'm going to put Dread on you. And then I'm going to whip. You're going to slaughter me here, man. They're just going to shoot crossbow and just absolutely plug me. Don't love it. Don't love it at all. And unfortunately, with this zombie here, I can't let you cast Frostwind Evocation. You have a flank. You don't do enough damage with your flank. Well, it's going to have to be then. The sword whips. We're going to eat that corpse. You better ignore all status resistances right now, because this is probably the only chance you're going to have to cast this. And then we'll freeze those Reapers. And honestly, I think just lay into them. One turn of Frozen Reapers. Oh, there's another zombie there, but he doesn't have an icon above his head, so I didn't see him. So these guys are immune to bloodletting. %48 chance of frozen. Really hard for me to decide like who the right target is in a lot of this. We do get an insane amount of morale, and we do get that big regeneration. Resisted, Enchained Mind, Enchained. Nuked from orbit for 47 damage. What was that, just rack? Now our character does come back to life, is the good news. My Tyrant Knight is almost out of morale over there. That guy gets spanked. Yeesh. We got a little back and forth going. Just tell me you don't break yet. You're not broken yet. It does say my ruler is dead, so I am out of spells. Which is not ideal. Damage, 12 damage. Should have teleported there. You have demoralized. Are you? You're not fearless though, right? No, but here's the problem is that, like, if I stack debuffs on you, you heal. So I think I just got to try to burn down some of these Reapers, if that's the case. 15 damage, that's it. That seems incorrect. I don't have a shot on that Reaper, which is very confusing because I literally hit that Reaper last round in combat. Oh, I have a decaying zombie on top of me. That would do it. That would do it. This guy does line attacks. I actually forgot about that. Oh my god, he froze that Reaper again. So good. You just got to move and unfortunately turn around and shoot that zombie. How come that doesn't hit 3 people? Strange. I was kind of hoping to hit these 3 in the front, but... I think that's better just for the stacks of debuffs, because the debuffs are still, like, extremely key for us. Magic attacks will do more damage. That hero is down here right now, and I can charge them. I think let's do that. Because then at least I could stop their spellcasting. Potentially. Tarot card. Obviously, I would love to get over to my vampire and bring them back to life. So I'm going to make an attempt to do that. Steadfast. You're already triggered on Steadfast. That's why you survived. You're stuck in this 1v1, but you're winning it, so... This guy is not going to last much more in terms of turns. My vampire vanished when it died, so I'm actually thinking maybe I can't revive it. Because I don't see there's a corpse for it. Huh. Huh. 40% fumble chance. Dude, I see how I lost this fight so badly. Misses the last strike. I'd rather this skull didn't die because its cooldowns are gonna start coming up, including the one that gives it regeneration, so... This homie's got Astral Membrane. 30% chance of becoming stunned. So I don't love going after you for no good reason. But there's also multiple of you, and I'm gonna have to do that eventually anyway. But also, you have Slippery and you are a skirmisher. But also, very few of these people have blood. That's shocking. That was the buffed version of that. It's like it did no damage whatsoever. I'm just gonna trample him. At least puts me back into defensive mode. Yeah, I'm worried about how this is going right now. The AI has some pretty nutso armies. We're at least saving a lot of insanity saves. Oh, man, though. Sheesh. Here I thought I was good. Oh, catapult. Dude, these guys get so many attacks per round. It's insane. Wow, that's nice. Mythic versus Mythic, but I barely even touched him. Yeah, I'm worried about this because Cthulhu is literally coming up next to us right now. And I got no spells. Oh, why do you have slip away? How could this happen to me? Every single campaign. We gotta run, dude. I can't win this. This Reaper's got triple retaliation. Oh, retaliating growths. Will that hit me in the middle? I don't think it will. Yeah, freezing blast just absolutely saved that guy. Maybe saved that guy. Probably not though. Not at that HP. Dang. You're more valuable, I think, getting out on your own. Can't believe we've got to run this fight. Gonna have a little snack on the way out. Holy smoking backsides. What are you, enchained? Constricted. Run, eat, then keep running. Okay, if this Tyrant Knight lives, I'll get him to, like, suicide bomb that character. Who can still act? Nobody can still act. I mean, I guess you could cleanse that guy. Yeah, Tyrant Knight's not living. I might be able to cast, like, Frost on that character and kill them. All these Reapers are eating corpses. Oh, I wonder if the Reapers ate my vampire corpse. Nice! I did actually kill their hero. Perks. Hashtag goals. I mean... No, that's 6 mythic units right there. I'm having this thought that's like, oh, well, maybe I could turn it back around, but no. Because also they're about to get, like, Finger Death's about to come off cooldown as well. Yeah, you're gonna run. Let's just hope the game does not screw me on retreats. Hey, Chili Joel. Thank you so much, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 55 months. Big 5-5. I love alliterative numbers. All right, everybody off of the bus. We're turning this around and we're going home. I lost Urduk. Well, I mean, all things considered, relatively good. Urduk was my tank, though, which is a bummer. Back into the void we go! Our favorite place. We either live underground or we live in the void. I don't know what our path to victory is right now. It doesn't feel super doable. Doesn't mean we're not going to try it. I guess it would be like, what, magic? Oh, I only need to get one Ancient Wonder bound? The game has changed. I do have a path to victory. And it's just defending this altar of the elements. I gotta have an army that I can actually do it with, but... Let's bring more Painbringers in here too. I can recruit guys down here, so... They recruit at the same tier? They all recruit. That's rough. Yeah, I mean, and then we'll fill the rest with the other guys. Woof! Some undead are immune to bleeding. Thorn skeletons with Gaia's Chosen, Geomantic Crystallization, Gloom Strider, or Snake Transformation look great. With the bone tail, yes, yeah. I love those. Any of the skeletons with like transformations on them look really cool because it's also like you're technically giving 2 transformations at once. No, we still have to dig out this as well. There's a little treasure there. Okay. So there is actually a path to victory here through a magic victory. I guess the map is so small and there's so few gold wonders on it. He says, looking for literally a single other gold wonder. I know there's a big tree up top. Wow, we're the only underground gold wonder. So there's a father oak here, which this character does have, but that's not far from us. So if we need to attack it, we can. There's a vacant steeple up here, which they also have. I could see how that could be problematic. What worries me right now is like Cthulhu and Helter Skelter both have just an insane amount of cities. Like Cthulhu has this entire continent to himself. That is literally all the gold wonders. They're all on this continent. How are you getting allegiance? How are you getting allegiance? Ah, 100 relations. Ah, keepers of knowledge. Unlocking a research grants 10 allegiance with free cities. When you have a Whispering Stone. That's exactly how they're doing it. That's still slow, though. All right, look, we rebuild our armies. We kind of have to, like, fend off this invasion. But it's scattered, and it's not that strong. Citadel will probably keep sending people towards us. Having Citadel as a buffer state is going to be important because that's the closest thing to this Altar of the Elements. So that's going to have to be our economy. We're going to try to like vassalize them and probably take Mountward, though I don't know how we do that while they have an alliance. We'll try to probably go back after we take Citadel. I'll probably focus on Oathright again and see if we can just vassalize them as well. But I think, because it's turn 90, and we're back in the void, this is the perfect place for us to end it today. We'll get a little save. We'll leave it at that, and we'll come back tomorrow and continue this campaign. So if you want to see more, tune back in, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye for now.